2022 Pro League Finals lined up and ready to go. Let's crown a champion here. Immediately off the bat, Hyudo pushing forward, but Moggy will take over for Xero. And they're putting some pressure on already. Jordan with a pass mid to Fishcake, and he finds the back of the net. They're up by 1 with 8 seconds gone.
Immediately coming out there, a good touch off the backboard from Moggy. Jordan onto the backboard again. Fishcake left with an empty net. Xero coming out of the blocks firing.
Taking the speed, setting the tone for this matchup immediately. Moggy, Jordan, and Fishcake all connecting to find that goal. It could be another chance if Moggy almost made a connection. But they are still looking strong so far with some fire in them. Let's see if Anonymous can respond. QF making a clear, but it's intercepted by Jordan midfield, and he pushes it back into Anonymous' side. Now Flamesword with possession. Over 1. Speed from Moggy sends it back midfield, and it's over. Hyudo as well. He's pushing forward, but QF does manage to get the clear. And that goes up to the ceiling right in front of Xero's net. Fishcake with a strong challenge this time, but Jordan a little bit of a misplay. He'll have to get some touch, and he does. And this time, Moggy with a connection as well. A long pass back, but it's hit by Flamesword, flexing some power on the clear. And they are off to quite a start. Anonymous getting some pressure on Hyudo, tying up the game.
And that's a big miss there from Fishcake and net. Jordan playing it onto the wall, no one following up except for Hyudo. It's a good shot, but really should be saved. 1-1.
We talk often about the positional importance of Fishcake on the Xero team. They frequently balance between a over-attack, essentially, from Jordan and Moggy, and Fishcake honestly ends up in those critical spots. It's unfortunately missed it this time, but we'll see if he can get some reliability going. Moggy now pushing forward for Xero. Hyudo in the corner. He's got a clear, but pressure on the wall. Moggy gets a touch mid, and it's going to be a pass to Jordan. Jordan with a slow shot on, though. It's a team save. Flamesword getting awarded the points for it, and it will be still firmly in Anonymous' corner. Moggy this time with a touch. It's up in the air, and he's trying to follow it for a double touch. Moggy! Oh, a huge save by Flamesword. And the shot from Jordan doesn't manage to go in. Still up in front. Fishcake trying to get a touch on it, but he can't get a touch there. Moggy will have to safely go back. Now an attack forward for Anonymous and a miss from QF midfield. Jordan's going to have a send forward for Xero this time. He misses as well. Frequent exchanges, a lot of whiffing from both teams right now. It's unclear really who's coming out here as the game is still tied. 2 minutes gone in the match.
Yep, it's really looking like Xero getting a little bit better of the possession, but Anonymous are holding their own and really got to keep an eye on them.
I think, a shot close chance from QF. Anonymous is really looking to warm up here. In the beginning, we saw a few, really the one thing that led to the goal was positional difficulty, as it seems that they didn't really know how to organize themselves, but they've got a lot of more organization behind them, and I think their attacks are looking a lot more poignant. Show Hyudo immediately putting a shot on, finding his way through 3 defenders.
A little bit of miscommunication here from Xero. Not sure who was supposed to be going for that one. They've all come towards the front post, and Hyudo's still found the gap. Anonymous are in the lead.
Optimal position for Anonymous. Half the game gone. They're up by a goal. There should be a response from Xero if they can get any. Moggy midfield will have possession as he booms it to the wall and tries to put a shot on it. It's a save by Flamesword. Clutch save at that, keeping his team alive. Now he's called upon again, though. Oh, but he can't get a touch. Fishcake tying up the game for Xero.
That's another mistake coming out there. 2 Anonymous players going towards that. Flamesword left back alone, and unfortunately he's stuck on the wall. And Fishcake with an easy finish.
I was totally under the impression that Flamesword did have boosts and he'd be able to get in front of that. He was trying to position his body in front for a 50, but unfortunately he just was not in a good position again off that back wall. Now a tie game again. Attacks from Anonymous. Flamesword getting dunked back, but still could be dangerous. Xero putting it forward for, or Jordan putting it forward for Xero, and it's straight off down from a double commit. Looking bad as they rotate back. Hyudo now with possession for Anonymous. Hits it around 1. Jordan with a safe recovery, but still not out of danger. He'll get it mid, but a miss from him is still not good. He'll try to rotate around for some demos. Now Moggy with possession for Xero. He's in the corner. He's looking to make a pass mid as well. Finding Jordan, but Jordan's shot is wide. Now it will be a slight double commit from Hyudo and Flamesword, but they do manage to come out with it. A long lob towards net as well, and a big save from Moggy as he flies up in the air. Oh my goodness, a double miss from two players, but they can't put it on. Anonymous still not capitalizing on clear chances. Minute left in this game.
Anonymous appear to be just sitting that little bit too deep at times, not wanting to give up and let Xero take the lead, but they've really got to capitalize on those chances.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of hesitation coming into this matchup because they don't want to get burned. But unfortunately, there are plenty of opportunities still in this series. They've done good so far. It's still a tied match. With 45 seconds left, the person to come out with a goal here, if they can do it quickly, has a lot of pressure to take this game. Moggy sending it to the corner. Another touch from him by Hyudo gets the appropriate clear. A pinch from Jordan this time, and it's still Jordan's ball as he sends it towards net, but Flamesword, a reliable clear off the back wall, keeping his team in it. Again, sending it forward. Fishcake with speed will pop it up midfield. Contests from Hyudo backflips, and Jordan will try to capitalize on the situation. He gets a touch by Hyudo this time as a 50. QF now taking it up the wall. 13 seconds left. We might be looking at a first overtime straight up in game one. Jordan clearing it to the side. Flamesword still trying to keep his team in it. As he gets a pass mid, a rotation from QF could be good. Sends it lobbing high, but Jordan will have the clear. That goes down. Game one overtime. Jordan and QF combining this time with speed. And sent all the way over to Anonymous's corner. Again, a good challenge from Jordan through the air. The QF there for the save. Fishcake once more. A stable rotation forming from Xero right now. They're looking better and better here. But on the break, Hyudo taking it forward. Jordan getting it midfield. Nothing yet from either teams. Still looking deadly as ever on both sides. And I really got to highlight Flamesword. He has looked excellent so far. And it seems like what chemistry they didn't have in the beginning, he's developed quickly. And has used a lot of the backwall challenges to his advantage.
Certainly. Flamesword and QF haven't actually put any shots on the Xero net, but they've been very, very solid defensively. Hyudo with 4 shots. So we're maybe looking for one of the other two boys to step up in this overtime and maybe take it for Anonymous.
Certainly not making it easy on Xero, because I'm sure they were expecting something close to a sweep as they did last time, but Jordan still can't manage to make a shot on, and that's been one of the things that has been avoiding conversion of goals for Xero. Few misses from him and his other teams as well, of course, missing those saves. But this time, Fishcake lobbing it towards net. Hyudo with a reliable save. Minute 20 pass in this overtime. More pressure for Xero as it is popped in front of net, and Fishcake will try to roll it in, but it doesn't work. It's now Flamesword on the back wall, taking it forward, contested quickly by Jordan, who wins it over for Xero. A miss from Hyudo, and Moggy could have a chance, and he does! Moggy puts it through. Xero take game one.
That is so unfortunate. They put in so much hard work, Anonymous, to get to this point, but a miss on the backboard.
And their own back end really helped secure that game for them. We'll see if Xero keeps this a waiting game here, waiting for those opportunities to capitalize on and just simply cleaning up on goals, or if they start generating their own offense, as they are known to do so. Moggy looking to make one happen immediately, but he cannot put it in. Slow roll towards net. Now there will be still pressure as Fishcake almost puts one through, but QF with a save. And QF sends it forward again. Good contest now from Moggy. Hyudo will get a touch as well. It's still an Anonymous's corner as Xero have had good pressure so far off kickoff. And a miss from QF as well. They're going to have to be careful here. Another miss from Hyudo. That cannot be good for the team. As a pass mid. Fishcake, though, missing as well. And all teams are kept even despite huge chances from both sides. Oh, Jordan finding his way through. The misses still persist. And he will have a goal for Xero.
Jordan up nice and early. It's a good shot, but really should not be threatening. Hyudo with a big miss. Moggy not needing to get a touch in it. And there's very little that Flamesword can do as he's rotating back. 1-0 Xero.
A lot of inconsistencies from both teams straight off the bat. It seems like the jitters are back. But still, maybe they can clean up on that as Flamesword pushes forward. Midfield, a contest from Jordan as well. Off rotation, Fishcake's going to have to be careful. He gets a good hit to the back wall, but Hyudo's still putting one on. A double clear. Fishcake double committing with Moggy, and now it's in front of net. They need to rotate back, but he can't. Hyudo puts one in past Moggy.
And again, we're talking about those double commits and the poor rotation. It's a good touch there from Flamesword. It leaves Hayudo with an empty net. He's still got a lot to do, but he puts it in the right area, and we're all tied.
Second time we've seen Hayudo come out early and take his team forward. This might help galvanize Anonymous's attack here. 4 minutes left on this match, though, and another tie game means there will be probably a lot of... Oh, my goodness! Hayudo responding once more, putting his team up with an excellent shot down.
What a big bump here from QF. Look at that on Moggy. He's got absolutely no boost, out of rotation, and he still manages to make a play so that Hayudo can put a beautiful shot into the right-hand side of the net. Anonymous have the lead.
And they're warming up now at that. Let's see how they take forward again. A good win from Xero off kickoff, but once more Flamesword pushing forward with speed and Hayudo trying to keep himself in it. Fishcake will pop up in the midfield, and Jordan's going to have to hit it forward. Finding Moggy as well, but Flamesword, a good read, will avoid the pass play. Fishcake, another shot on, but it's wide. It will be a clear ball forward as Flamesword tries to get a good 50, but speed from Moggy to win it back midfield. And a good challenge from him as well. Jordan and Fishcake double committing. That can't be good, but a good center from Jordan will avoid any counterattack danger. See, now it goes up the wall again. Another almost double commit, sending it towards net. And Anonymous is moving forward in a cloud trying to defend these frequent attacks from Xero. Ball midfield, Jordan winning it over again, trying to find Moggy with a pass off the back wall. Speed from Fishcake, but Jordan overrides him. And that will be another avoided conversion. 3 minutes left. It's been all Xero for about a minute here, but still they cannot find the back of the net.
Just inaccuracy plaguing them. They're not connecting with their passes. They're not putting shots in. And Hayudo with a goal.
Unbelievable.
Jordan, take it away from Moggy there. Left stranded, and Hayudo's got a simple finish really. It still has to come off the wall and poke it in, but another breakdown from Xero on defense.
You could say that right now Xero is their own worst enemy with these frequent double commits and misplays. The lack of communication is causing problems, but you really got to point out the beautiful plays from Hayudo to maximize impact from these mistakes that Xero is making. They're up by 2 goals and looking good still. Flamesword contested by Fishcake. It's still in Xero's side. And they'll try to make another connection, but it's going to be a long clear this time for Moggy. Finding Jordan, trying to make a quick play going in. A ball popped mid for Fishcake's shot. It's a little slow, and Hayudo will gain control, trying to pop it over Moggy. Good contest from him. Flamesword now looking to make it clear, but he misses, and Jordan will have pressure for Xero as he puts a quick shot on. Jordan puts it away there within 1.
This game just seems to be being decided by mistakes. Flamesword really needs to get a touch out. It's a good shot from Jordan across, but it left FQ out of position. We're back within 1.
And you don't expect this sort of scrappy play from really either team, much less from Xero, if we're being honest. But fortunately for them, they are keeping it close, capitalizing on a lot of mistakes. They're looking good so far.
Certainly expect this kind of mistakes from someone like, I don't know, Inferno maybe?
Well, still Inferno putting on a great show throughout the playoffs. In fact, we've really appreciated everybody that shows up here as these finals represent a culmination of a lot of efforts from a lot of teams. It's interesting to note still, yet again, that the top 2 record teams are yet again in the finals. So if that's any indication of our initial thoughts still turning out. Down by a goal, though. Minute 15 left. QF looking to move forward and trying to make a double touch, but Jordan, a good, reliable clear off the back wall. And now Fishcake once more sending it forward, but he's got no boost. It's going to force a save from Moggy. But this could be a good attack for Xero if they can get on it, and Moggy sends it towards net. QF with a save this time. Minute left in the match, and it's lobbed towards net. Jordan on a quick rotation will be back. But not a lot of time for Xero, and they seem to be having a real hard time finding each other downfield. Catch from Fishcake. QF with a save this time as well, and Fishcake will rotate around quickly. A lot of Xero players moving up to try to capitalize on the attack here. Still nothing yet, and a miss from Jordan. Flamesword with a pass mid. QF's going to leave it for Hayudo, but a mistake now. Jordan with speed will keep it forward for Xero. 25 seconds left. Critical choices to be made from Anonymous. Do they hang on for the win or push for the goal here? Moggy off the back wall, but it's contested by Flamesword. Again, very reliable, and QF will hit it off the back wall again. Good clear from Hyudo. 10 seconds left. One possible attack for Xero if they want to avoid this series being tied up on them. But misses from 2 Xero players, and QF will hit it to ground. Fishcake, one last chance. Still in the air. 0-second opportunity that Moggy's going to hit off the wall, but finally, ball drops down and Anonymous take.
Can't really figure out how. Is that a slur? FQ?
I think if you pronounce the 2 letters as a word, then it might slightly come off as one. Yeah.
Very true, very true. Well, now getting some recognition for his displays as his name is fully available. Anonymous, I'm really liking what I'm seeing from them. They look to be, honestly, just a whole different team. They have been good in the past, of course, but there are all sorts of players involved now. And they're really connecting in the midfield as you see a pass mid from QF. Flamesword, look at him, make a double touch. Oh my goodness, if he had put that on, but it's just wide. Moggy now with a clear. And Hyudo, a quick touch. It's still dangerous. Oh, Flamesword gonna have to be called upon to make the save. Still an attack for Xero. Fishcake, Jordan, another contest mid. He gets a shot count for it as well, and Moggy will make more passes. Trying to get over that back line, but unfortunately those kinds of slow passes just across the top of the net are really not working out, as it seems Anonymous are dealing with them well. Moggy, another interception midfield. Jordan now trying to follow it as well, straight down off of his touch. But Hyudo sending it towards net. Oh, it's just off the back wall. And Moggy will have to get forward, trying to galvanize his team here. It's good contests from Anonymous yet again, and a miss from Fishcake. QF with another pass mid, but Fishcake this time reliable, will get a touch. Jordan with a longer clear for Xero. Intercepted midfield, a quick shot from Flamesword. Moggy's on the back wall for it. But Fishcake looking to get something going. Nothing yet. They can't seem to get past that second man on Xero, but they're still doing a good job of maintaining possession. QF now. Good clear from him. Finding Hyudo. Speed from Hyudo to keep themselves out of danger. And QF gets around the second man. Could be a good attack for Anonymous. They look to get it off the wall. A stealing shot from QF almost turned into a great pass for Flamesword. But they couldn't make it connect. Jordan will get cut out by Hyudo midfield. And Hyudo, another good challenge. But still Moggy with a reliable connection on the back pass. Again, Xero's ball, quick changes of possession, but I honestly really think that as Anonymous have looked the most dangerous with their chances, where Xero's still just trying to work around their stable defense.
I would also like to point out in the chat that Nathan is keeping us up to date with the amount of double commits we have so far. 18 this series.
And is that for both sides, or do we have a breakdown of which team?
No, it's both sides at the moment, I believe.
That's all right. Pro League Finals again, a shot towards net, a big save from Flamesword that time. Jordan will try to get another connection on it, but Flamesword has really turned into a backbone for this team. Another double commit, leaving an open net for Fishcake. Flamesword getting a save, but Moggy will put it away off of an understandable mistake and a capitalization.
Yeah, really got to work on that rotation for Anonymous. They handled the pressure for a long time, but just one breakdown in concentration, and they've lost a goal.
Again, just to highlight, Flamesword still really defensive-minded, coming in there, almost getting that one touch. Unfortunately, it still turned into a pass mid for them. Xero back in the driver's seat with the lead of this game. Puts all the pressure on Anonymous to tie it up again. 2 minutes left. A pass mid to Jordan. Jordan putting a shot towards net, but Flamesword with a save. And Hyudo with a quick turn will get possession midfield. It's a one-on-one with Fishcake, but Fishcake gets a good save. QF getting it mid again. This time Jordan setting it forward for Xero, and they're on the attack. And it'll be Moggy trying to make another pass mid. He gets a 50. Jordan this time will get it mid for Xero as well. But nothing yet for them. Again, we've settled into this steady rotation, coupled by a few counterattacks, as we see here. Flamesword putting one on, and that's a tie game. Flamesword finally getting on the board.
What a fantastic shot here from Flamesword. QF, long ball down, a deft touch to take it over the incoming defender, and Anonymous catching Xero out on rotation.
The excitement building now. This is the third match that Anonymous has been down by a goal, and they managed to equalize the game here. We'll see what the result of this is. They won game 2. They lost game 1 in overtime. But they are definitely looking lethal. Flamesword, Fishcake this time with a clear. Hyuta will try to send it back into play. It's in the corner still. He'll try to follow it again, but he doesn't get a touch. Jordan this time with a clear. Flamesword keeping it in. Fishcake will again utilize the corner there, finding Moggy. It's over QF, but Hyuta with a good clear. Still keeping Xero firmly in their end. And a good bump in the middle as well. Fishcake will have to be careful as he goes up the wall for a touch, but he's a little bit too far away, and it could be a shot chance, but it's wide. QF getting awarded the shot points there. 30 seconds left in this match, and Jordan hitting around QF. They're on the counterattack now. Moggy getting a pass, but he does not put it on. It'll be wide. 28 seconds left. Big chance for Xero there, unable to capitalize as you had all three players forward ready to accept the pass. Jordan still making it mid again, but Hyuta with speed will clear it over Fishcake. And Moggy's back on defense. He'll have to be careful. He gets a good touch, and he'll have possession of the ball still as he flicks it over QF. Midfield for him, goes for a shot, but that'll be a save for Flamesword. Jordan with a pass mid. Fishcake with an open chance, but it's a pop-up. And Hyuta a longer clear. Could be looking to send it to overtime. They do. Game 3 overtime, the second overtime of the series. And this, once more, this match will be decided by a goal margin of 1.
We're really looking to see if Anonymous can hold their nerve in this one and hopefully take an overtime win. Xero really need to be making more of the chances that they've had too.
Yeah, we see these the counterattacks from Anonymous are really they're really utilizing it well. Xero is again settling into this easygoing level of offensive play, just trying to see what they can do. But unfortunately, these one-on-one chances get opened up. QF! Oh my goodness! Anonymous have taken game 3.
What an interesting miss in the middle. QF, no boost left, manages to make the most of a wave dash and pushes it just past Jordan. Anonymous, 2-1 up in the series.
Players lined up. And I honestly just don't know what to think about this series anymore. We could be potentially looking at a bracket reset when for the longest time it was almost widely understood or believed that Xero would be taking it in 1. Moggy this time up with speed. Hyuta, again, a super long clear for his team to put them back on the attack, and no challenges from Jordan or Fishcake. They'll have to be careful, as it'll be Fishcake in the hot seat this time, moving forward, but Hyuta, another interception. Flamesword now forward. No touches from either team. Fishcake with a double, or with a 2-on-1 chance, but Hyuta this time has the clear. And they have been reliable on defense, really dealing with those 2-on-1, even the 3-on-1 opportunities really well. Anonymous showing that they're going to build up this attack from the defense and try to weather the storm that Xero is forcing. Hyuta now a pass mid, shot on, Moggy with a save. QF off the back wall this time, but he's finding no one. Hyuta still reliable, getting a good 50 in the midfield, but it'll be Moggy's ball as he tries to find Fishcake. Speed from QF. Now Jordan on the back wall, and Moggy will override him to get an even longer clear, but Flamesword, a good read midfield. Jordan now sending it forward. Hyuta again winning over possession, over hesitation from Xero. And the ball is popped forward for a quick shot. QF again off the back wall. But Jordan with a longer clear this time. He's going for the attack here. A one-on-one chance with Hyuta, but Hyuta deals with it. And a bump, Fishcake hitting Moggy. They'll have to scramble back as that attack is quickly ended. Moggy now with a clear forward. Again, another touch off the wall. Fishcake getting it into the corner. It'll be a pass mid as there's no challenges so far. Jordan finding the back of the net off of some serious hesitation from Anonymous.
Up until that point, both teams were really going head-to-head. Flameswords come off the bat, were a little bit too low to challenge that one. And with no signs of Hyuta, FQ is left grounded. 1-0 Xero.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to call him FQ as well for clarity's sake. I'm just reading his name, but yes, it will be FQ from me as well. Fishcake hitting it off the ceiling. Again off kickoff. Xero looking strong so far in this game 4. But a misplay from Fishcake. That's an own goal, and QF gets awarded the goal.
I'm not entirely sure what to say about this one. Fishcake, 0 boost, tries to do everything he can, but has no idea that Moggy is coming in behind him. Miscommunication there again from Xero, costing them a goal.
And you notice as well, it was off the flip that Fishcake really found himself in a disadvantaged situation. Getting that touch was, one part of the bad thing, but also he Goomba stomped Moggy on his way up to get out of the way and kept Moggy from making a last-ditch save. really, really not doing themselves any favors, but they're still on the attack. Moggy now pushing off to the back wall, and a miss from Hayudo could be a big chance, a pass mid, but Jordan's gonna have to safely rotate back as it was not a good situation for him. Fishcake again off the back wall, another touch and a long clear this time, finding Jordan. It'll be a slow start for Xero as Fishcake looks to pop it up. 2 misses, ball in front of net. Flamesword though looking to make a connection, and there will be no challenge from Xero. They do not capitalize on the situation. Hayudo a long clear. It's again intercepted by Fishcake. 2 minutes left in this matchup. It's still tied. Again, these narrow margins really deciding the factor of this game here. And Anonymous so far have come out on top twice out of out of 3 opportunities. Hayudo looking to make a pass. Off the back wall again, finding Flamesword, but the shot is blocked and it will go all the way over to Anonymous's corner. QF with a roll forward, an interception by Fishcake as well, and he'll look to get a back pass going, but nobody to follow up. Hayudo is on the attack for Anonymous. Moggy with the clear. No touches yet for both teams. They're finding their way through at least 2 or 3 defenders each time, but nothing yet has come of both of these attacks. We still have a tie game, 1:30 left in this matchup. I'm really thinking there's not a lot going for either team as they try to work through the stalemate here.
Again, it just seems like they're being a little bit hesitant, not wanting to give up the pressure that they're providing on each other. They don't want to overcommit to any challenges because they feel like one goal, and most of the time so far series, has been the difference, and they don't want to be the team to give up that goal.
Could be a big chance here as Jordan hits it off the back wall. Again off the back wall for Fishcake, but a long rotation from Xero's players. Oh, a double commit this time from Xero as well. They can't capitalize on the backwards rotation from Anonymous. Fishcake putting a shot on with speed, but it'll be a save from Flamesword, and they have to scramble back. That long save finding its way downfield. 30 seconds left. Options of another overtime looming here in game 4. Hayudo with a pass mid. QF with another touch, but it'll be a long clear from Jordan. He sends it all the way down for another Flamesword attempt. Jordan and Flamesword both missing now, and Fishcake opting to let Moggy go for the ball here, but it'll be a clear from Hayudo. 7 seconds left. Possible attack for Xero, but good defense from Anonymous, and I think we'll be seeing a game 4 overtime, much the same as at least 2 of the 3 games out of the series. One possible chance now turning the tide for Anonymous as they look to get a 0-second goal going. But it's a long clear from Xero, and that will drop down. Game 4 overtime.
This is all about who can hold their nerve. FQ last time bringing out an unbelievable Xero boost play, and it's either going to have to be something pretty special or one hell of a mistake to break down these teams.
And we could have a mistake here. Flamesword putting a shot. It's just off the back wall. It really seems like Hayudo's 50s are really coming in clutch. Oh my God, Xero! That's an
Jordan! I cannot believe this man. He comes up clutch every single time. A long hit down from his own half, and he managed to double tap it off the backboard. 2-2. What a shot. Game?
Absolutely amazing right there from both teams. Xero was... I think, personally, that's one of the few times Jordan hasn't missed a shot this series. No offense, Jordan. That was a lovely shot, but I think he needs to start being either more consistent or he needs to start centering balls and taking Moggy's position. So far, Moggy hasn't really been striking. He's been more of a setup player, which I think may need to change if he wants to become more successful.
Absolutely. That's a much better performance in overtime at the very least from Xero. Towards the end there, they had to really be careful. There was a demo on one of their players. They got the clear. Jordan followed it up the wall and got the goal. It's 2-2. And we've really got to see a little bit better shooting from Anonymous in game number 5. Again, still series very, very tight. So this one could go either way.
Defying all odds. I mean, it really seems like Anonymous and Xero are both intent on making this as close of a series as possible. Still no discernible winner, as this is honestly a whole new Anonymous from what we've seen before. Hayudo really coming in clutch with those 50s several times. On offense, he still keeps his team going and puts Xero in very critical situations where their last man back still gets 50'd. The ball is kept on their side for an awkward scramble back. I think Anonymous have really done well with the chances they've been given. However few they have been, they still continue to heat up and look good on offense. Long clear forward from Fishcake this time, and Flamesword will try to get possession once more. Another send forward by Xero. Good upside down touch from Hayudo this time. But Jordan will make the pass mid, and Q might not be able to touch that. Moggy not making connection this time as well. And Flamesword will look to send it into the midfield for his team. It's another possession by Jordan. Hayudo with the save this time. Flamesword, a good redirect midfield as well. Fishcake popping it over an oncoming Hayudo, but it's still danger for Xero. QF with a pass mid, and Jordan and Fishcake combining for the touch into the corner. Now Moggy getting 50'd into the midfield. And Jordan will try to find Fishcake, but he's demoed. Now it's Jordan's ball again for Xero. A pass mid. QF making a connection, keeping his team out of it. And he'll push forward now. Slow rotation from Fishcake, but he'll win the ball midfield. Try to get over to the far corner, looking to make another attack for Xero. But again, Hayudo, honestly, just as another highlight, Flamesword coming in with the excellent saves. And Hayudo this time, QF as well. Oh, but that will be a goal. Fishcake finally putting it away for Xero.
Xero's rotation just coming up a little bit better here. QF gets a good save, but there's no one back from Anonymous. It's an easy finish from Fishcake, and it's 1-0 Xero.
Well, I was going to highlight the performance of Hayudo as well, as his contests on the ball have been quite exacting and able to relieve pressure. Gained it back for Anonymous, but unfortunately, due to the poor rotations from defense, they left FQ hanging, and he couldn't make a real proper clear under pressure. It was a good effort from him, but Xero is up by a goal. Hayudo now getting another touch before he's finally bumped out of play, but he still stuffs it back in. Another touch from him. He's absolutely unstoppable. Oh my goodness, a big save. Flamesword's shot does not go in. Fishcake on the back wall, a clear mid. Speed from Hayudo to put another shot, but it's wide. Jordan missing a touch. Another attack for Anonymous. Moggy this time choosing to hit into the corner where his teammate is, but it's still Anonymous's ball as Hayudo puts another launch towards net. Midfield. Serious danger for Xero. They have been constantly getting challenged on every single ball that they're trying to get out, and so far Anonymous has been winning almost all of them. Looking for something to break the opposition here. Double commits. 2 whiffs. Another whiff from Fishcake. Flamesword now in a one-on-one with Moggy, and he might not have a lot of boost, but the spawn from Jordan is optimal, and he'll be there to contest. Fishcake putting a shot on! Fishcake, that's his second of the match.
Fishcake really stepping up here in Game 5. Hayudo with an unfortunate touch. FQ's nowhere near it. And Fishcake, beautiful finish into the back of the net. Xero have a 2-goal lead.
Coming away grasping straws, Anonymous has honestly looked, even in this, in the entirety of this series, these attacks that they've been having have looked the best they have all series, and that's saying a lot. They have a lot of pressure still going, but unfortunately, this time it's Xero finding the mistakes and making them count. 2 minutes left, up by 2. Moggy, another contest by Hayudo, and he gets another touch mid, a quick rotation from Flamesword to keep Anonymous in on it. Touch from Fishcake, but it's still Flamesword's ball. He misses, though, and they'll have to scramble back, as now there could be some danger for Anonymous. Fishcake poaching forward to try to get a touch. Jordan with a pass mid as well, but Moggy will have to be pretty conservative here, as that's a long boom back. Moggy a touch midfield. It's in an awkward position, and he's got plenty of time to get over to that as well. Jordan now for Xero. Looking to flick it around 1, maybe around 2, but FQ with the save. Fishcake putting it on again! That's a hat trick for Fishcake.
There he is again. Jordan with a good flick over and a double commit there again from Anonymous. They've really got to focus this game, or they're going to let this one slip away.
Xero really working like a revolver here. Nobody firing off all at once in any given game, but there's always one person that seems to be ready to rise up to the challenge and take over. This game, it's Fishcake. Last game, it was Jordan. We'll be seeing if Moggy's next up on the radar here. A minute 20 left in this matchup, and it does not look good in Game 5 for Anonymous, as they'll have to have some serious attacks going on here in order to try to tie up this game. Fishcake, a clear. Hayudo still intercepting, putting a slow shot on. It'll be another save, this time for Jordan. And Jordan might try to find Fishcake as Fishcake puts it up with a pass mid for Jordan again. Back over into the other corner. Still Jordan's ball, but he misses, forcing a miss from Hayudo as well. It'll be a good challenge from Flamesword. Hayudo has another opportunity. Fishcake's a little bit out of sorts here, but he got a good rotation. A miss from him, though. Jordan getting the touch. And it's again midfield, buying precious time for Xero and just wasting the clock at this point. Jordan, another lob towards net. And he'll still have possession. It really seems like this game is almost tied up, and Anonymous will have to regroup and try to respond in Game 6, because so far, the time wasting and the inopportune moments for Anonymous have really prevented them from coming back into this match. Moggy, another clear. Hayudo putting a shot forward. It'll be a save from Fishcake again, going for that clean sweep. A fake from Moggy. Oh, that would have been good.
I was about on the edge of my seat there.
Oh, Fishcake getting another goal there. That's his 4th of a match.
I was about to say I don't know where that came from, but it's another Anonymous double commit. I can't believe how many times this happened. It's a good shot from Fishcake, but how many is that now?
Nathan is throwing the counts out. I think he's at 42 right now. But again, yes, I mean, as Cell has pointed out, to take the championship. But will Anonymous respond? Seen some tiaras being fielded on Anonymous players' cars, very interestingly enough. They might be looking for a championship themselves as Flamesword tries to get a redirect towards net, but a big pinch clear from Jordan. And Fishcake will go forward. All players on Anonymous rotating back. Hayudo called upon to make a short save. Moggy a miss on the wall, and Hayudo another touch. It's an optimal hit as well, but Jordan a good read midfield. Fishcake now pushing forward. It's to the far wall, and Moggy will take over for Jordan as he rotates back around. Good read from him. He's up on the back wall, but he'll have to be careful as quickly Anonymous is poaching forward. Double commit from Anonymous this time, and Fishcake will have a long clear. Trying to get it midfield to Jordan. He gets a good touch as well. FQ missing the ball, and Moggy will try to put it away. But he doesn't. It's a save from Hayudo. Flamesword, another miss. Good chances for Xero if they can move on this quickly, but a good hit from FQ to buy them some time. Jordan now pushing forward, battling with Flamesword. And he'll go up the back wall. Shot chance now. Fishcake can't put it in, but he'll still have an opportunity to pass it mid. Moggy taking over this time. A slow pass mid as well, but it's quickly intercepted by Anonymous. Jordan on the back wall. Another double commit from him and Fishcake. But they're still avoiding the danger as Moggy gets a redirect towards Anonymous's net. Fishcake going up this time. A pass off the back wall. Nobody to follow. And Moggy will be back for a 2-on-1 opportunity. He gets a good clear off of a slow hit from FQ. And there could be another chance for Xero. But Hayudo a good clear this time. Nothing yet for either team. It's been ping-pong so far in the opening minutes of this Game 6. What do you think is really going to decide here? Have we seen Xero come out on top every single time, or will Anonymous finally push forward?
It's a lot of nothing touches. Everyone's looking to avoid making a mistake. At this point, Xero wins this game. They are the champions. So that's got to be in both their heads. We're just looking for maybe a little bit more passing from the teams, a little bit more of a connection, and hopefully they can create something.
Yeah, we're seeing, oh my goodness, a good 50 from Moggy as he keeps it midfield, but 2 misses. QF finding an open net, and he'll put it away.
We talk about the pressure there, and just a good 50-50 from Hayudo. I think Jordan's jumped to leave that for the on-rushing Fishcake, but QF just sneaking in, getting a touch there, and he has an empty net.
Yeah, you could see the idea in mind, but just a failure to execute from Fishcake as he seemed easily beat out, really out of sorts as it was a simple touch around him. He'll now have more pressure on him as he gets a pass mid. Jordan still not putting it away. A good challenge from Hayudo to keep his team still in the lead. But again, another good 50 from Fishcake. He'll go into the corner for boost, and Jordan will rotate around for a pass mid, but it's blocked by Flamesword. Now Fishcake up the wall, into the corner, and it's a pass mid for Magi off the back wall. Nothing yet for Xero, and Fishcake is trying to get back on rotation. Jordan this time lobbing it towards net, and he'll turn quickly for another chance for a play here. Passing him into Fishcake. Boom! That's in. Fishcake moving forward.
What a beautiful play here from Jordan. Pops up high. One more touch over and drops it beautifully onto the nose of Fishcake's car. Very little that the anonymous defenders can do about that one without challenging it.
Exactly what he needed from his teammate as well. It was a good read from Fishcake, recognizing that ball was not going in with the trajectory Jordan had on it. Gave it a little lift over that back line. And it was exactly what they needed. 2 minutes left. A tied-up match again. Jordan with a miss midfield, but it will be Moggy's ball as Moggy looks to get another touch mid. FQ with a good read. Jordan another hit mid, and Fishcake will go up with speed to keep Xero in play. Now Moggy, contested by Hayudo, and Flamesword will have possession. But Jordan, a good 50, winning over possession midfield. Can't make a pass mid, but Fishcake receiving a bad hit from FQ. And Xero are still keeping Anonymous thoroughly under fire. Entrenched so far, Anonymous really haven't broken past the midfield line in quite a while. Good clear from FQ. Still Moggy's ball as he does not get a touch. Jordan with a power shot in. Xero is up, and they have the championship within grasp.
There's that man again. Top goal scorer for league play, Jordan. A nice air roll shot just over the top of Flamesword there. Xero looking to take this one.
Small sigh of relief for Xero. They're up by 1, but still there is plenty of opportunity for Anonymous. They have a minute left in this match, and admittedly the pressure is high, but they've come back before, and it's only a 1-goal lead. Jordan, a good hit off the back wall, a hit from Flamesword as well, and he'll have to rotate around. FQ this time with a clear to the other corner. Fishcake with a back pass to Moggy. Moggy, a quick shot on, but it'll be a save from Flamesword. Now an attack for Anonymous. Chance here as Flamesword takes over, but he's contested quickly by Moggy. And that's again coming down to that time wasting we talked about previously. It really just seems like all Xero has to do is park the bus, and they may be opting for that here as there are some steady rotations from Moggy to make sure that his team remains consistent. Another hit mid. Hayudo taking over for Anonymous. 25 seconds left, and a poor hit from Fishcake. Could be a possible chance. Hayudo looking to fake out a couple people, but it's still sent over to the far wall. FQ this time with a miss hit, and that'll be a long clear. This could be what Xero need. The ball drops down, 10 seconds left, and they just have to keep it in Anonymous' side. No time left. One attack for Anonymous. Flamesword putting it forward, but it's a long clear. And the ball will drop down. Xero taking the championship.